A claw.
Hey guys, Jordan here. This is Josh Rants, episode 2. Take a listen and let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy.
Lawyers. I love lawyers. They're amazing people. They get you out of jail. They keep you out of trouble. If I ever go to court again, I'm going to find me like a 80-year-old lady going through menopause. It's going to be amazing. They're going to be like, we have video surveillance of the defendant committing the crime. She's going to come out and no, you don't! Ah! It's going to be great. I'm going to love it. Just that. Either that, or I'm going to find me like a church dude, like a really big churchgoer. Like, he would not do that. God would not let him do it. I love those people too. You go to court with church and God and everything like that, and it's like everything turns for your side. It's amazing. I still love how, either way, somebody is lying in a court system because, they're like, oh, put your hand on the Bible and raise your right hand up to God and swear you won't lie. Somebody's lying, obviously, so you might as well just shoot yourself. You're dumb. I mean, if you did the crime, do the time. You got these big dudes all covered in tattoos, more than me. Big and just brawly looking dudes, like, and be like, what are you with for, boy? And I'll be like, cutting the tag off of a pillow. Sir? And it's just gonna suck. I would totally be bent over in jail if I went to jail. Yeah, I wouldn't wipe. I mean, it brings down the rainforest. I mean, look at this beautiful tree that I have in my backyard, for example.
You can't wait to cut it down?
I can't wait to cut it down, yeah, but still, at the same time, if I'm wiping, this tree would be gone. I mean, I do wipe now, but if I was ever go to jail, I wouldn't wipe. I wouldn't even shower either. I'd be like dirty. I'd come out and I'd look Italian. No offense, Italians. But yeah, that's just little stuff about the system that I love, but I hate. But I love it because I hate it. But I hate it because I love it. It's very confusing, I know. I just think you're hitting me in the back of the head. Cops. Gotta love cops. Alright, a little run-in that I've had with a cop before. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but it was funny. It was really funny. Cop gets out of his car, looks at me, what are you doing? Walking. Just simply walking. He gets mad at me. And, obviously I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm just walking home. It's stupid the way cops are. You could see people walking down the street with fully automatic weapons, and cops would not pull them over. Why? Because they're dangerous people. They mess with the people that aren't dangerous. Like me, for example. I'm not really dangerous. I mean, if you mess with me, then yeah, I can be dangerous, but I'm not dangerous. I'm a very nice, easygoing guy, but the cops like messing with me. I'm a teddy bear. The fangs. I love my job, too. My job is an amazing job. First day of work. Running on like 4 hours of sleep. My boss, Johnny, picks up the ladder, sets it up on the roof. I'm in roofing. It's contracting. We do roofing, yard work, stuff like that. I mean, we do it all. We're insane. First day of work, I'm very sleep deprived. I'm only running on 4 hours of sleep. I was nervous because I'm going up on a very high roof. And I'm like, this sucks. I'm exhausted. And I look up the ladder. My brother, Anthony, and my boss, Johnny, are already up there, and they look at me and go, come on up. So here I'm standing there at the foot of the ladder, like looking up, and I'm like, that's really high. And I'm very tired. This does not seem like, screw it. I just climbed up. I got up there, not even thinking about how high up I was. Looked over the edge, and I was pooped. It was too high. Way too high. And only on 4 hours of sleep. I'm already tired, so I'm like, and then I'm up on 2 stories. 2, 3, something like that. It's very freaking high. That's all I know. And it sucked. I loved it, though. It is a really good job. But first day was just like, my butthole was clenched the entire time. Okay, let me explain to you what we did. There's 20 layers of the roll-out briar and tar paper and tar. Nasty job. I come home, sweaty, covered in dirt, all sunburnt. I made the mistake of taking my shirt off in sunny weather. If you're in construction or you're in roofing, leave your clothes on. Don't try to look like a macho man like me and be like, yeah, I can do it. Huh, huh. And then come home all sunburnt and somebody pokes you and you go, ah, 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 ah. It sucks. Climbing down was the worst part for me. Especially whenever I actually had to look at the ladder, because you got to think about it. The ladder is like, you know, in front of you, and you got to grab a hold of the ladder, and you got to look down to see where you're putting your foot. I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. No fire department is needed for this. I got it. Grab a hold of the ladder, just spin around. I'm like, don't got it. Just sitting up there like this, like, this is high. Finally, I just said screw it and went for it, and I made it down. Obviously, I'm one piece. You know, whenever you're having to clean up after you work, it sucks. I hate it. It's fun, but it sucks. Especially whenever you got to throw, you know, all this stuff off the roof. It's just like, ugh, ugh. I missed the truck. Crap. Then you got to go down on the ground, and everything that you missed, you get to walk around and pick up off the ground and throw it in the truck. Sucks. I hate it. But, like, that's my job. I'd much rather be a lawyer. I'd be the worst lawyer ever. Especially if it was like, you know, just something stupid like an armed robbery or anything like that, you know. Guy would be like, dude, I definitely didn't do it. I was at church. You can even ask my priest about that. I'll just sit there, you know, I'll be on the defendant's side or whatever. I'll be defense attorney. I'll just be sitting there, be like, all right, do you have any evidence proving that your client is not guilty? Like, he's guilty. Just throw him away. I would be the worst lawyer ever. And even if I was on the prosecution side, like, I would just sit there and I'd just be like, ha 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 ha. You have any evidence stating that this guy did the crime? He did it. That's my evidence. I'd get fired, like, right there on the spot. Judge would be like, slam down hammer, you're fired, get out of here. I'd be like, okay. You go to the bar, and get kicked out again. Bars are not good, especially booby bars. Don't ever go to a booby bar. Here's one of my other pet peeves about kids nowadays. They disrespect their parents. I can't really rant about this too much. I mean, whenever I was younger, I disrespected my parents a lot. I mean, even to this day, you know, only whenever I'm drinking, I sometimes disrespect them. I mean, we joke around. But, like, don't disrespect your parents. So the only parents you got, love them, cherish them, love them, whatever. Like, me, for example, I try my hardest to be a good son. I suck at it, though. So, whenever you have a dad that is
Big teddy bear.
big beard too, mean looking. He's got Looney Tune tattoos. Looney Tune. That's like the most intimidating thing. If you see a guy out on the street walking around, you know, face all pierced up, nipple piercings, tattoos all over the place, ripped and all mean looking, you know, you're not that intimidated. You're just like, ha, ha, look at this guy. You see a big guy walking around on the street with a big beard, smile on his face, and Looney Tune tattoos. I'm running. Nah, I'm gonna run the other direction because that is scary. That is my dad. That's how I taste in music. I go from like to like it's just not right. I shouldn't be able to do it, but I can do it. I'm not a snap or anything like that. Like cuckoo. I'm not that at all. I'm just broad. If I was any more broad about my musical likings, you know, I wouldn't be able to fit through a doorway. It would suck. Like walking, be like. This stuff is very fine. It is iced tea, homemade iced tea, very sweet. But I disguise it as cranberry juice because I can do that. I drank tea out of a ragu container before. I got laughed at so bad for that. I started this rant with system, stuff like that, you know, police, judges, lawyers, you know, stuff like that. So I'm going to end it with something like that. The prison systems. Prison systems. Okay, you do a crime, you go to jail. Understandable. I mean, you do something wrong, you got to pay for it, one way or another. You know, rather it's, you know, you shoot somebody, you get shot. Rather it's you stab somebody, you get stabbed. You jump somebody, you get jumped. I mean, that's how I think it should be. Like, for example, you know, those people that go around and they, you know, they run people over with their cars or something like that. Like hit and run people. Stupid. You're an idiot. You shouldn't do it. If you can't drive on the street, you shouldn't be driving at all. If you have to drive on the sidewalks because you think you're special, you're not. Just don't drive. So those people should be hit by cars. But anyways, I just went like way off topic. But the whole prison system of our fabulous U.S. is amazing. It sucks so bad. It is fantastically screwed up. I love it. You go to jail for murder. Obviously, you did something wrong. You got busted. You go to jail, you meet a bunch more murderers. Whenever you get let out of jail, you got more knowledge, which means now you know how to get away with it easier because now you know their mistakes and the mistakes they made, plus your mistake of getting busted. I mean, they don't think about that stuff. The prison system of the U.S. is stupid. It should not be instated. You should just shoot the people. I mean, unless it's something stupid like jaywalking. I mean, come on. Jaywalking. I've heard of people getting arrested for jaywalking. I mean, California, it's stupid the way the law is. People have gotten ticketed for jaywalking. It's like, come on! You really want me? Okay, I'm standing right here. I want to get to that building right there. I'm not going to walk all the way down there, just across the street to get to that building over there, whatever. I can just cross right here. Jaywalking is stupid. Don't do it, but I do it. But don't do it. Next rant is going to be on original stuff. Oh yeah, coffee-flavored coffee.
Hey guys, that was Josh's rant, number 2 on the prison system and lawyers. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a like down below. Feel free to comment. Let me know how we did, what we could do to improve. If you'd like to see some more. We're planning on, I'm actually planning on starting up a whole rant system. You saw Josh a couple times. You'll see Antho pretty soon. I'm probably going to do some rants myself. Just let me know how you feel about them, and subscribe to see more. And as always, thanks for watching, and see ya.